To begin this meditation, take a moment and become comfortable. Perhaps center your awareness on your heart space or your breath, turning away from anything which would distract you. This meditation is to call forth and reshape our relationship with the earth. To begin, look back over the previous year. Reflect upon your awareness with the state of the earth. Is there anything that is causing you discomfort, stress, concern, anxiety? Perhaps you're concerned with the ways in which the earth is being treated, the policies that don't protect the earth, or what can seem like callous disregard for the earth and those creatures that inhabit the earth with us. If you've experienced feelings of hopelessness, helplessness, worry, anger, I would invite you to consider if those feelings are still serving you. Perhaps it's time, after acknowledging them, to let them go. Take a few minutes and think back over the last year and simply let any negative experience or feeling arise into your awareness. Ask yourself if it is time to let this go, and if so, then simply affirm that that is what you are doing, that you are setting this emotion, this feeling, the remembrance of this experience aside. You're setting it down and you're moving on. Take a few moments and do that now. Having set aside that which is no longer working, that which is no longer supporting you, reflect back over the last year for those things that have left you feeling empowered, hopeful, positive, and energized in regard to your relationship with the earth and how you see that relationship improving and growing. Are there commitments you've made and kept, which has helped you to feel that your relationship with the earth is one of regeneration? Practices you've taken on that leads to a more sustainable way of being with the earth and with the fellow inhabitants of the earth? Are there wins that you're aware of, maybe locally, nationally, globally, that have demonstrated for you a step forward in policy and practice, or an increasing, a dawning awareness that leads you with hope. Perhaps you've connected with individuals who are like-minded and, like you, share in your concern for the earth. Share your desire to support the earth, make it a better place. Take a few moments, reflect back upon the previous year, on those events, those feelings, those situations in which you do feel empowered and your hope has been sustained and renewed regarding the condition of the earth. And now let's look forward, whether it's over the coming year or whatever time span feels appropriate for you. What is the world that you are calling in? If you had all power and can bring forth whatever it is you can imagine, what is the earth that you would create? How would it be supported, sustained, and nurtured? How would the people of the earth interact with the planet and its resources? What would their attitudes be towards the earth and all of the inhabitants of the earth? What policies might be put into place that would support the earth and the natural systems? How might people live in a greater level of harmony in their approach to the earth? What type of economic changes might be supportive? How would we relate to and treat the various animals, plants, native ecosystems? In your view of this emerging world, are reparations called for? And if so, what would that look like? Realizing, of course, that you don't have all of the answers, that you may not have the information available to actually bring these changes about. But in your highest vision of our relationship with the earth, what might that look like? What forms of energy would we utilize and invest in? How might traveling change? How might the production and distribution of food locally and globally, how might that change? How would the people of the earth approach energy and power? And how would we do all of this in harmony with the earth, in ways that were not only sustainable, but were actually regenerative? so that the earth and its natural systems are left stronger and more vital for each successive generation. Take a few moments and simply imagine, simply create within your mind the emerging earth and our relationship with it. And finally, what is your part to play? Do you have specific goals or intentions that come into your awareness about your specific relationship with the earth? Whether you consider them small or grand, what is your part to play? How are you called to contribute to bringing about this new earth? What is it that you're called to surrender, to let go of? What are you called to transform, to change? What are you called to place your attention on, to bless, to do more of? Take a few moments to set your intentions, your goals, your affirmation of the ways in which you are called to be a lover and protector of the earth. As we bring this meditation to a close, know that your vision for this emerging world, your intentions, serve as seeds planted in the fertile soil of an infinite creative process. That these seeds, these intentions, these ideas, these hopes, these visions are acted upon by a higher power, and that they are brought into form, into a bountiful harvest for the benefit of all. And so it is. Amen.